You know what separates people is the ability to keep going when things are tough. You know, fear has defeated more people than any other thing. It's not that successful people have no fears, they Superman. No. What separates them is the ability to keep going in spite of fear, to keep going till they achieve their goal. You know, they say winning is a habit. Once you achieve one goal, your brain now structures to keep achieving goal. So it teaches you how to keep going until you hit your goal. So don't let fear stop you in your way of achieving your goal. You must choose the decision to go against fear time and time again. That's because fear would not come one time or twice, it will keep coming over and over and over again. So you must keep choosing to go and stand against it over and over again until you achieve your goal. Abraham Maslow says, everyone on earth wants to become something. You see, I've never met someone who never wants to become anything, who never has a dream. Everyone has a dream. Everyone wants to become something. You know, but most people give up because of fear. Fear of what people are going to say, fear of how they're going to look, fear of criticism, fear. Just most people stop, like, before they take the first step. They make the decision, I'm not going to do this because of what people are going to say. So the biggest obstacle most of us have is not the challenge itself, it's the perception of what people are going to say. Look, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter if no one in your family history have done it before. They are not you. They are not you. You've done things no one thought you could do. You've gotten to a place no one thought you could get to. You are succeeding in whatever you do. So forget where you've come from. Forget your family history. It might take you twice as long. You might not have no connection, no money, but the will to keep pushing will get you there. That's what separates the winners from the losers. Everyone that has succeeded have failed multiple times. You could check every successful person you know, that's not their first success. They failed multiple times until, like John Maxwell talks about, failing forward. So what does failing forward mean? Failing forward means you keep failing, but you're learning from that. You're progressing, you're advancing, you're picking up experience. That's when people say learning from experience. Wisdom. So failing forward means every time you fail, you're inching closer to your goal, to your destiny. You're becoming that thing you've always set out to be. So fear stops many people from even trying, even taking a step. So don't become that person who fear holds you captive. You can never become anything. You can never achieve your dream. You can never achieve your goal. The thing I have learned is everyone has something inside of them to give. Les Brown says some people die with a dream in them. The lying at bedside, and then they've got the ghost of all they could have given to this world next to them saying, look, we came to you and you died, we're dying with you. So there is something inside you that differentiates you from the next person. So all I'm saying is don't give up because you failed the first time, because you seem out of place, because of your beginnings, because you don't have the money, because you don't have the experience. Everything that has made people successful on earth can be learned. And if they can learn that, you too can learn that. You too can learn that. If you're not good in something and you think you want to be good, take more classes, read more books, develop yourself. But first ask yourself, what am I spending my time on? What am I giving most of my week? Like, check your weekly report. Am I spending my time observing other people, or am I spending my time trying to build myself, trying to develop something, trying to work on something, trying to grow, trying to become more effective in speaking, in writing, in communicating, in whatever? Am I developing myself in a field that tomorrow I would have something to fall back on? That's the way you have to ask yourself. Because everyone you're spending your time observing on social media, they are content creators. They have taken the time putting something in place for you to observe, and you become the spectator. They are the thinkers. You know, they say there's only 3% thinkers and 90 7% of us work for them. So try to become someone who creates something, not someone who observes something. Ask yourself, this is one way to go. Before you start anything, ask yourself, when I finish doing this thing, how is it going to help me grow? How is it going to impact on my life? How is it going to change my life? How is it going to develop me? Of course, I'm not saying you shouldn't relax, you shouldn't, kick back after a long day of work. But most time we spend driving in the car, train, whatever, we are consuming some sort of entertainment that has no value to our life, that adds nothing to us. But ask yourself before you start those, activities, how is this going to benefit me or my generation, my kids, the next people? What benefit does this activity brings to me? And if you keep asking yourself that, I'm sure you would start making changes to your life.